What's up? Let's see if this goes the right way because it always goes left. So we in the building uh on the lockout. We talking about hip hop. We talking about the beginning. We talking about the creation. We talking about microphone check. Fat Joe, the rapper, international people. People talking. I spoke yesterday not only about what Fat Joe said, but here's the thing: respects to everybody. But Fat Joe does not speak for all Puerto Ricans. You get it? Puerto Ricans is bigger than Fat Joe. Respectfully to Joe, he's done a lot for the peoples and everybody else. But Fat Joe, respectfully, don't speak for me. Don't speak for my cousin. Don't speak for my mother. And for sure, don't speak for my brother. Because my brother don't like nobody in hip hop. And that's a fact. But you know what? That's okay. Because not everybody's going to like us. But here's the thing, guys. Everybody right now in the podcasting industry with a voice has a golden opportunity to really do something with your voice. And some of us really choose to use it in a super inappropriate manner with creating a major division. And this is not a topic that has just appeared on people's laps. Pop, this is a topic that's been going on for approximately 3 to 4 years. But today I'm going to show you a few video clips of some of our friends and people worldwide that have been speaking on this subject. You know, I think this guy's name is Bigger, right? His name is Bigger. Maybe one of you guys could tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm not always right. I want to think I'm right, but I could be wrong. But I'm never going to tell you I'm wrong because in my head, I'm always right. So you know who else feels that way? All these guys that are talking about hip hop. But let me tell you, the fact is that no one really cares. You know who cares to hear stories from the 60s and 70s? People that are intrigued with our life, that are not outside 24/7, that want to hear like, oh, snap, it was popping back then. No, it's popping right now. So when people talk, right, like Grandmaster Caz, I thought he was a different individual. As I'm analyzing him, he has a lot of hate in him, and he needs to find God. I don't care for Grandmaster Caz. I just posted him yesterday to tell you how he be sticking his foot in his mouth. You get it? I don't see them dudes as no gangsters, no official, nothing. Respectfully to everybody, right? I don't have to. And I don't look to another man to see if he's gangster or not. To answer your question that you asked me, yo, is he like gangster out there? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care who he knows, who he be with, who his friends are. I know that he has lied on numerous occasions, or I can't even say lied, like said something, then took it back. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Now, if we're going to sit here and these old up, super old dudes are going to be popping up from 1936 and talking about, well, I remember Latinos where I was at for beating up or being racist towards blacks, then we got millions of other Latinos that could come up and tell you when the blacks was robbing them all day, every day, until they stood up and started doing the same. I say all that to say that both sides have those stories, my guy. Just a lot of Latinos refrain from those stories because they understand the power of bringing that up. We talking on the internet like blacks were the only ones being picked on, when Latinos, how you think I got involved in becoming a member of the Latin Kings? Blacks was abusing these kids that didn't know no Spanish, no English, robbing their sneakers, cutting them in their face, beating fire out of them. And I was like, hell no, you crazy? I grew up with them. As soon as you give them it back exactly what they dishing out, they go crying and screaming. Like, so we could all talk facts and talk about, and then when you start talking like that, you sound racist, right? But here's the thing, you can't be the only one to think you could be spitting on the internet and doing what you want, because and then when other people do it, you get mad. Because what happens is then you're doing again what the person said that you did to begin with. You trying to be a bully. That's not rocking. That rocks with people that don't get busy. So you got to watch your tone when you talk to dudes. That's the problem. It's 2024, right? Somebody said yesterday, oh, these guys, they showing us videos of how many black people they know or whatever. Bro, my family's black. You don't even know me. My family's black. I don't got to show you friends. The only thing I'm not going to show you, my niece, my sister, my whoever, I'm outside, nigga. I'm from New York City. I don't post my family on the internet, bro. I post my friends, and those are more of my family. You get it? Because you can't tell me that the niggas on my thumbnail I don't love, which is Greedy, and all the brothers that on that thumbnail right there, I love them to death. And they on the block outside right now. You get it? So it depends who you call family. But anyway, I say all that to say everybody got a golden opportunity to spread love, right? And it's not about lying. You don't have to lie, but you don't have to amp shit up. Like Grandmaster Caz, he played himself with that. He went up there, and this is when you don't know facts. You think you know Spanish people so much that you stupid. He said, I remember walking with my friend, and here we go, back to this stupid-ass word about moreno, right? Which is not a bad fucking word. Why you guys keep saying that? You're changing dictionary words, bro. There's nothing wrong with saying moreno. Moreno is not a bad word. It's not a derogatory word. It's not a disrespectful word. It's nothing. It's exactly what it is, meaning the black brother, meaning the dark-skinned brother. Facts. If it was a bad word, the song, just for those of you that don't have a fucking brain and can't think for yourself, right? The song, Boricua Morena, Boricua Morena will be banned, or they'll take out the word morena every time he went to say it. The word morena means the same thing as moreno. Moreno is a boy. Morena is the girl. Period. There's nothing wrong with that word. The people that took that word as a wrong word were the people that were really racist and looking for a Spanish dude just to say moreno and be like, he's talking about me, and start fighting. The word moreno is not a bad word. My mother calls me moreno every fucking time I see her. Mi morenito. That's saying it like in a cute way. Mi morenito. You get it? Mi trigueñito. I seen this Puerto Rican girl today on TikTok. These are the worst type of Puerto Ricans, bro. These are the people you gotta look out for on the internet with this spreading hate. When you make a video, you're the worst human being in the world when you make a video like this. My Puerto Rican people, let's stop with the bullshit. Like, racism don't exist in Puerto Rico, because if you're white in Puerto Rico, you're held to a higher standard and all that. Bro, that's all over the world. But you mentioning that at a time like this for views and clout, you little dirty booger, and people like, you see? Bro, I could tell you when Grandmaster or whoever says, he didn't say this, but I'm saying people have. The Puerto Rican mothers didn't want their kids with us back then in the 60s or 70s. Again, I repeat to you, what, you living in the past? No, what we got is a bunch of old motherfuckers that think that now they could come and tell their story. They want a podcast too. And they're like, I remember in 1954. Nigga, nobody wants to hear that shit. It's 2024. The world has advanced, and it's rare that people are like that. If you're still like that, I feel sorry for you. You making it nowhere in life. Now, were people like that in both sides? I remember black ladies would be like, you little fucking spick. Get away from my son. I don't want you with them Spanish people. I remember the same stories, bro. I don't say them. You know why? They are harmful. Those stories are harmful. How many times I'm going to tell you those stories are bad for the you don't know the power of the internet. So when I see somebody talk like that, I look at you like a terrorist. Like, yo, why are you even saying that story, bro? You trying to get people to dislike people? You want everybody, Since you felt that pain, you want everybody to feel the pain you had? Or what is it? You want us to go back to those times? Like, this is the way they treated me, so now everybody's on the internet. Let me tell you what they did to me. That's your fucking problem. That's what happened to you. That wasn't everybody's block. That wasn't everybody's reality. You can't put what you went through on a whole youth that's living in 2024. You're bugging out, bro. That's why I refrain from a lot of stories. I got some hell of a stories, bro. Facts. I seen a lot of people go to the hospital, their brains spread out on the floor. If I tell you the story, you're going to be like, yo, that's racist. No, bro, the dude was a piece of shit. You get it? Like, there's no way that's racist. A dude has a fight, 5 Boricuas jump a black brother. Or let's say, I'm going to tell you this one story, and I try to refrain from these stories. I said this one already, so let me tell you another one. I'm at the store. The Jamaican brother starts getting crazy on Southside Jamaica. It's an all-black neighborhood. But I'm in that neighborhood running around rapidly. A lot of Morenos know me. Everybody know me. Yo, that's war, right? A lot of them don't know that I got black family, so that's not why. They just know I'm one Puerto Rock that don't let nobody violate. I don't care what color you are, bro. You heard? I don't see you as a monster. I see you as a human being just like me, bro. What you talking about, son? You heard? So the Jamaican dude was like, yo, come on, you don't see me right here, whatever. I just smacked the shit out of him. Blah. Grabbed him by his braids and just started ragging him. Ping, 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 ping. All up in the store. Ping, 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 ping. Right? Now, nobody did nothing about it. I'm ragging him. He went to reach for something. I rip him. Pop. He leaves leaking. So I see dude's face, and I know they're thinking, damn, that Puerto Rock nigga just ripped him like that. And I heard somebody say, yo, y'all just gonna let him do that? I said, I did that. What up? I did that. What up? What up? I did that. Now, here's the thing. He violated. He was acting gangster. But you can't be like trying to act tough, and when a nigga do something, you cry racism. That doesn't work like that, bro. That's what y'all doing on the internet. And that's not racism. That's somebody standing up for themselves. Period. That just means that you want your people to be able to do whatever they want in the world. And real life don't work that way. So if you're going to prepare your kids for the real world, you got to prepare them that you can't violate nobody just because they from a different race or whatever. Because if he was Puerto Rock, I would have did the same thing because I have. You get it? So at the same token, don't get it confused. I saved a lot of black lives. Like, dudes are pounding. I'm talking about pounding a dude out, Spanish niggas. And I'm like, yo, that's sick. Chill. Y'all gonna kill him. I could have let them keep getting busy on him. He violated. But I was like, nah, that's just, I can't let that happen. Like, chill out. You get it? Boom. And they fell back. I could have let that happen. So if we want to tell stories, we got a lot of stories about the 70s, 80s, when blacks were super racist towards Latino. In New York, all over the world. So I'm talking about super racist. Why you think we started? The Latin Kings in the jail. Because of the abuse from the 5%ers, a supposedly righteous group that Lord Jamar is down with, was the biggest thieves in the whole jail, robbing everybody, claiming 5%er. So I refrain from those stories because some people are not ready for the truth. You get it? That's just point blank. And then and again, it's not out of fear. I'm Warpath in real time. But when you start telling your story, people feel like, oh, that can't be true, bro. My people don't do that. No, your people are angels. Isn't that why we the most disliked? Come on, stop it, bro. Your people can't be angels, and you're the most disliked race there is. Let's keep it a stack, bro. Stop it, my dude. The only people that liked you and loved you and are telling you, yo, I'm your fucking brother, my nigga, is the Puerto Ricans, and you trying to kick them to the fucking curb. The only niggas you got, nigga. The only niggas you got. That's the closest thing to a full black brother, and you trying to disrespect them niggas and even make some of them niggas cry because you a piece of shit. Come on, my dude. That shit sound crazy. The only people you got, nobody wants to be a part of you. Nobody, my nigga. Nobody but Puerto Ricans, bro. This is a fact. And you're gonna fucking be like, fuck you, nigga. And I'm not saying everybody. Because you got some real good dudes. But these divide and conquer motherfuckers, you following behind, my nigga? When just last week, you was with a Puerto Rican nigga and all that. Use a crab, son. Use a crab, son. And now, because you was lonely in your house on the internet and you decided to join some other shit, now you like, yo, war, but you don't understand. They keep stealing from us and taking things from us. Yeah, but the Puerto Rican nigga didn't take nothing from you and steal nothing from you, nigga. You wildin'. You wildin', bro. You wildin'. Again, I'm not talking to regular blacks. I'm talking about whoever is talking that FBA separation shit. This is facts. That's a destruction for the people, my dude. And there's no way you could explain that to me. When you telling me that a nigga that's Puerto Rican is not black because of what's happening in his country. Have you went to our fucking country? There's more black sculptures and all over the walls, graffiti and everything more than in Africa, my nigga. Like fucking Akon was just living out there making records, albums and all that. Like a lot of black people in Puerto Rico, the shit has changed. It has advanced like hip hop. The only thing is that a lot of you people in both sides, Puerto Ricans and blacks, your brain and your way of thinking has never advanced. You still stuck in time, my nigga. This is not your days. This is not when you was born. This is not when you was going to school, my nigga. This is 2024, boy. And if you don't change with the times, you stay left behind. And this is the only attention you ever gonna get in your life. After this conversation, you back to being the lonely, miserable motherfucker you have been for the last 50 years. Facts. Because you never in your life gonna get 5 people to tune into your shit. I promise you. That's why a lot of y'all not even showing your face. You just talking and saying your story and using AI. Here's the thing with Puerto Ricans and blacks. We're always good. Again, I'm not dissing nobody. If you don't understand what I'm saying, something is wrong with you. I'm for unity. I'm for love all people. I'm sent by a higher power above, my nigga. I've been on a mission since I've been on this internet. Just sometimes I take a little break. But when I take a break, y'all motherfuckers start acting crazy and I gotta come back down and put the fear of God in you and let you know that, yo, you're working with the devil and you're heading for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're heading for self-destruction. Facts. So you dudes that got a podcast, you got an opportunity to do something, but you rather jump on the bandwagon and divide and conquer. You get it? And be like, let me see what's up with this. So how you feel? What happened with this? Right? And then you hear this brother talk and you like, oh, he said some off the wall shit about the Puerto Ricans. Let me post that part so that part could sound crazy. My nigga, you a piece of shit, you heard? You a piece of shit, and there's no room for people like you on the internet. The internet was not made as a tool to destroy our people. You letting one person with a vision to put his foot in hip-hop and scare you and be like, yo, they trying to steal hip-hop from us. There's billions of dollars involved and all that. You know how greedy y'all look? Y'all look like what everybody's always been saying about you. You're going to prove them right? The last people to ever want to steal something from you are the Puerto Ricans, my dude. I think we got bigger fish to fry, and I think that all this is putting a smoke screen over both our eyes, and it's going to be robbed from us anyway. because you don't see the true hidden enemy in between. You don't see him. We blame each other while somebody else is winning. Right? I'm bugging out. I'm bugging out. For those of you that don't understand and be like, yeah, but you don't understand, bro. The slave masters, since the days of slavery, my brother, Puerto Ricans were slaves too. And I'm going to tell you again, they were the race that was enslaved the longest. Do your history. Do your research, but don't lie, because a lot of you are liars just for views. Just for views. I don't do shit for views. I do shit that'll impact generations to come. That when I die, my name will be remembered as like, yo, son, I ain't gonna lie. Son had a crazy attitude. Like, I ain't like him or whatever. But, yo, son was spitting some real shit, though, you heard? And he was always for all people. He never lied about that. I stick to my shit, you heard? I don't play around. It's hashtag love all people. If you Jamaican, we love you. If you from the Caribbeans, we love you. Or to otherwise specify, when you violate, everything stops, homie. Everything stops. But until then, I'm going to show you love, compassion, care, and concern. Why? Because even in everybody's Bible, it says the next man is your brother, God's kids. That's why I started Golden Child. I mean, I'm the Golden Child. Golden Culture, which is my hip-hop channel here on YouTube. Golden Culture, culture spelled with a K. So it's GK, God's kids. I always use that hashtag for years. Facts. I'm live there after this. Golden Culture, culture with a K. But I'm going to do it in a long format maybe, so you can see the rest of my room, because I want to slip into something a little more comfortable. But this is the problem that we have. This is the problem. You got a platform. You got a platform, my black brother. You're using your platform, and you talk about you from God. You got a Bible. But yet when you talk, you're going to say your story. I ain't going to lie. When I was growing up too, though, there were some racist Latinos. Well, talk to me. And I'm going to tell you, when I was growing up, every black dude that I knew was racist towards Latino. There wasn't one that I met that wasn't racist towards us. Facts. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, bro? And I could bring a million little Spanish kids that'll tell you the same thing. Who robbed you? A black dude. Who robbed you? A black dude. It's just bad. It's bad for the internet. Who took your lead patch? Because we were snatching lead patches back in the days. Tell me no. You wasn't around if we wasn't snatching lead patches. But ask them little Puerto Rican kids, who robbed them, nigga? Who took his chain? Who took his Jordans on the train? Ask him who took his 8-board jacket, my nigga, because they didn't have one. So don't tell me that you were the only one dressing fly when all the Latinos were getting robbed by blacks for their Sherlin, their 8-board jacket, their fucking Pumas, all that. Why you didn't buy your own? You bum, right? Right? Like, dudes could go crazy because every Moreno was robbing Spanish kids back then. This is a fact. You can't tell me how I know because my friends were black. And I was there. So everybody got stories. If I let you tell it, you'll be like, the Puerto Ricans robbed me. Let's see how many stories you got about the Puerto Ricans robbing you back, because everybody was getting robbed. The girls were getting robbed for their bango earrings, all that. Niggas were getting robbed for their rope chains, all that, in school and all that. Where you got your rope chain from, son? Where you got your Kango from? Because respectfully, a lot of blacks that I knew couldn't afford it. But the little Puerto Rican niggas had it. This is a fact. I ain't even trying to stunt or nothing. I'm just telling you facts. Since dudes want to be crazy, like you were the only one being abused. Come on, stop trying to make people feel pity for you so then you can say, the link is there for Cash App, guys. And you robbing your own black people, selling them lie stories, bro. With the only people that like you, bro. And if, of course, look, even in gangs, Bloods experience what they think was racism. We experience what we think was racism. It wasn't racism. It's a power struggle. It's two different things, bro. It's a territory. It's a turf struggle. It's a struggle within your brain of not wanting or can't let to see the next man having something and you don't have it. Instead of working hard for it, we make excuses on why he's pussy and he can't hold that. Who that, son? That's that nigga Jose. Or that nigga rocking like that. That nigga ain't gangster. That nigga can't hold that. Why not? That nigga worked for that, bro. That's his. But you want to take it from him. So here I come and I twist your face and I send you to the infirmary like Speedy Gonzalez. Pew! Crying. See, oh, it was him. You try to rob little Jose who don't know no fucking English. I went through that a million times, my dude. I could sit here and tell you a million stories, nigga, why I sent another man to the hospital that was black. He didn't do nothing to me. He was trying to rob the Spanish kid. And I was like, hell no, nigga, I'm king. I'm here, nigga. My crown symbolizes my people, Latinos. So I could sit here and tell you a million stories, bro. I don't. Because you're gonna be pulling your hair, bro. So chill out. You heard? That's what I'm saying. Some people feel like they're the only ones that could tell their story. When the next nigga tell their story, people get tight. You can't get tight, bro. You can't get tight, but you cannot. You can. I'm just telling you, when we say these stories, not every story is good for the world. Now, if you the type of dude that don't care about the kids, your kids that are coming up after you, your own flesh and blood, that are going to turn out to be like what you're talking, because whatever comes out of your mouth, whoever views you, and I'm saying thoroughly, like every day they view you, right? Not everybody takes the words that they're hearing literal, right? But a lot of people start picking up things from you. And as dumb as you are, you make your audience that dumb. I don't want to make my audience that dumb. I want them to learn shit. I want them to have fun, be entertained. And if I'm not entertaining you that day, you're going to learn something when I'm done. Because behind every bullshit that I kick, there's a hidden jewel. That's your job, to search for it and find it. But if I tune into you and I can't get nothing out of your video, a laugh, a cry, a learning experience, why the fuck am I watching you? To hear you say, oh man, in the 60s, they were super racist. Everybody was, bro. Everybody was. People are like that still today. But we not talking about everybody, bro. We New York Ricans is a whole different type of culture and people, nigga. That niggas started hip hop, and I mean like blacks. Cause nowadays, when you say my nigga, you mean anybody, right? Respectfully, everybody uses the word as a term of endearment out here. Boom. Now check it. Everybody knows that, all right, if you want to put a percent, Fat Joe said 50-50. Y'all stuck on Fat Joe's nuts. Forget about Fat Joe. Fat Joe don't speak for the whole Puerto Rico, bro. And shout out to Fat Joe, because people love him. You get it? And he did a lot.